I just recorded this like for like the 10th time, I swear to God. Hello teddies! Today's video is going to be on something that I really love to do and enjoy doing, and that is dyeing my hair. And it's going to be tips and advice that I've learned from my mistakes and that I've gathered from other people and online, and it's going to be for the brand Splat, which you can find at your local Walmart, because you know Walmart's everywhere, and it costs like $10, so pretty cheap, and it's the cheapest stuff I've found. And I hope it helps you out with dyeing your hair color and being awesome and having colored hair. Okay, so the first thing you need to do is cover your workspace, which should be in like a bathroom, so you know you can have a mirror to see what you're doing, and just cover it in like plastic bags, like the floor, the tub, like where you're gonna rinse your hair, and the toilet seat. Sounds gross, but just put like a bag over it so it's covered and you can't get messed up. And kitchen sink, and that's about it. And once it's covered, make sure you're wearing like old clothes. You don't care if they get ruined. After you've got old clothes on, the next thing I'd suggest is bleaching your hair. I know it's horrible on your hair, but if you don't use it, it's not going to come out. It's vibrant. So make sure you use the bleach in your hair. And if you have a darker hair, once you're starting to put it in, make sure you put it, the most of it, in the bottle down here, and the least amount towards your roots, because your roots aren't going to need as much of the bleach, because they're going to be able to take to the bleaching process easier, and they're going to be really light really easily. So make sure you bleach this part, because it's the oldest part and it's going to take a while for it to process. And once it's all in, make sure like you put it, if you want to lay down or something, make sure you like put it in a like Walmart grocery bag, because if it's in the bag, it's gonna let you lay down, be comfortable, and not let the bleach like drip or run or anything. Also, once the maximum time is up, make sure that you just rinse your hair with like just cold water, rinse it out, and then once it's all out, get some conditioner. Any conditioner is fine. Just put it in your hair, leave it in there for about 10 minutes, and then rinse it out, and it should feel better than it did before you, like after you rinsed it out. So if you want to wait to dye your hair, like a couple days would be fine, but I just dye my hair the same day I bleach it. Before like you start like putting it in your hair, make sure you like put petroleum jelly or like Vaseline around here and here, on the back of your neck and on your ears, so, and your shoulders too, probably if you have longer hair, so that your skin doesn't get stained as easily. Now that you're ready to actually use the color, make sure you put on the, like, have an extra set of gloves, actually, obviously, and then you don't need to use all the bottles, so just prepare, like put where you bleached it, put where you need it in, and then leave it in as long as you can. I left mine in for an hour to get it at the color that is now, which is this after a couple washes actually. But yeah, so leave it in longer than the directions say. It's not gonna hurt to leave it in longer, so I'd say leave it in longer. After you're ready to rinse out the color, make sure that you use cold water when you're rinsing it out, like as cold as you can stand, because if you use hot water, it's going to fade quicker. And make sure you do this anytime you wash your hair. Just cold water as cold as you can stand, so the color stays in your hair longer. Of what other people did to make it the coloring last longer, and some people said they like put drops of the coloring in their conditioner, so if you want to try that, that's good. Another thing that helps leave the color in longer is if you don't wash it. I know that sounds disgusting, but like if you get dry shampoo and use it to make sure it's not all oily and disgusting, that'll help. There's one more tip I have and that is when you have any of like the color on, like, let's say like your bathroom floor, like the linoleum or your toilet or your bathtub or your sink. Either use rubbing alcohol or a nail polish remover seems to work best for me to get the stains out. After like a few washes in the bathtub and like people using it for a while, like if it's staying there, he'll go get it right out. So don't stress over it, and if your parents are like crazy like mine are, make sure you tell them that it will go away eventually. That's all the tips and advice I have for you guys today, and I hope that this helped with anyone who is trying to dye their hair with Splat. I hope you have fun coloring your hair, because having colored hair is awesome. Anyways, teddies, I post videos every single Saturday or whenever I feel like. I love you, teddies. Stay cuddly and snuggly. I cry every single time I listen to it, and